Who in here has invested in FUBOTV? Let me know right now, ladies and gentlemen. I see Rodrigo saying Fubo gonna run to 20 plus and fill the massive gap. Next top Reddit squeeze. Gus Phillips, Fubo gonna break $10 tomorrow, bro. Wow, Fubo heavily shorted that. Could pump. Ran a lot already though. Yes, and Fubo TV shares climb 40% ahead of company's first investor day. Maybe it's by the rumor. Sell the news. FUBOTV shares surged more than 40% Tuesday and sipped to a 4-month high on very heavy volume ahead of the streaming TV platform company's first investor day. As trading progressed, more than 65 million shares of Fubo stock had changed hands compared to their average daily volume of 12 million shares. At its investors day, set to begin at 2:30 p.m., which already happened, Fubo's Chief Executive David Gandler and Chief Financial Officer John Jannetis will offer an update on the company's initiatives and its 3-year plan, notably including a 2025 profitability target. The Fubo officials will also make time for questions and answers after the company's presentations. Fubo's investors event comes a day after the company named Lynette Kaler is Senior VP of Advertising Sales, effective next week. Kaler will lead North American sales strategy and ad operations, as well as manage the company's growing sales team. And Fubo TV wraps up 45% higher as investor day tackles path to profits. Once again, did you invest in Fubo? Let me know right now in the comment section below. Fubo came off its highs at Tuesday's peak, but it was up as much as 86%, but still finished the day with a gain of almost 45% and at its highest close since early April in a session where it held its first investor day. The watchword of the company's various presentations was its plans for a path to profitability, which culminated in a late setup from the company's chief financial officer. We continue to work toward long-term targets of adjusted EBITDA profitability and positive cash flow in 2025, and the Fubo flywheel will help us track towards that goal as we execute a plan of controlled growth alongside margin expansion, said Chief Financial Officer John Jannetis. Jannetis said he expects Fubo's revenue will more than double between 2022 and 2025, and also pointed the way toward expanding average revenue per user on subscription plus ads, adding that churn around the company's recent price increase was smaller than expected. Compounded growth of ARPU, average revenue per user, in the high single digits yearly is achievable, he said. Cash requirements to get the company to positive free cash flow by 2025 are modest, Jannetis said, and the company will seek less than $100 million through debt or equity. When we ultimately decide to raise capital, we expect to maintain optionality and will use the most efficient means possible, Jannetis said, adding that Fubo has no current debt maturities until 2026. Also notable on the day was a presentation from Fubo Gaming Chief Scott Butera in the wake of the news that the company will be performing a strategic review of its sportsbook operations. Building and running a national sportsbook requires significant capital, Butera said. There are large startup costs and risk of occasional losses, which also requires capital. Butera said that when Fubo Gaming started, markets were flush with cash and investors value growth over profitability, but today the market is the opposite, thus leading to this strategic review. Still, Butera said that Fubo remains committed to our strategy of being the first true watch and wager platform, which I think is great. Fubo ended the day at 6.35 a share, while in after hours trading, Fubo slipped into the red after Jannetis spoke about methods of raising more cash. Investors began paying more attention to Fubo last week following reports about how the company might proceed with its sportsbook endeavors. Once again, guys, did you invest in Fubo? Let me know in the comment section below. Fubo TV. Woo! I think we can do it. What is that? We're making profit. We're making profit. What is that? It is Fubo. It is going up. Guys, you remember. Finally, we were able to sing this. Look, since the last entry, we did go up 126%. We went down to 636, 75% still up. And Fubo over here, let's take a look at it after hours, my friends. Fubo is actually at 661. So we're actually a little bit higher after hours, 661, which is about 4% up after hours. That's actually great. The total move we caught is 82%. And that's actually a great movement. Now let's look at the reason why this actually went down. Obviously, other than having the news, right? If you look at the daily, the relative strength index reached the overbought territory. So we had to push down. 4 hour overbought, 1 hour overbought. So I'm expecting pullbacks, which are gonna be healthy for Fubo. And the weekly has to stay bullish if it really wants to continue. I wouldn't mind a retracement of somewhere, maybe over here about 380s, going back to the 14 EMA, maybe over here to $4. That will be a great opportunity because we're gonna be able to capitalize on that. We already know that they are really arranging their strategy. We already know that Fubo is at a very strong support area. You can see all the rejections over here. Very nicely done. We just gotta get out of this zone. And if we do, guys, we can go up once again. We were once at 62. And just to give you perspective, that's about 829%, $55.45. Once again, I'm gonna ask you, did you take advantage of the opportunity from FUBOTV? I like the upside. I like the bullish candle. I will be a little bit careful with the pullbacks. You know, some people may have gotten in a little bit late. They got in at 8. Right now they're at 6. That means that they're losing about $2. Just want to watch out. Just take advantage of the opportunities. I even see a gap over here that we can close. Will be beautiful to see. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your opinion in the comment section below. And that was actually a good review. What do you think about